I don't know if this works, Doug. Can you hear me okay? You can hear me typing, yeah. I'm sorry, I was talking a second ago. Hey, Doug, can you shut the bedroom door because I can hear myself? I full on understand that that means that Posey's going to be locked up with you. Hello, CR. I never know what to do in the beginning of these things. Uh, I've watched, thanks, Doug. Simply Fundamental. Hello. Hello. Simply Fundamental gave me a wonderful gift this week, and it is very much appreciated. And so I want to call you out. I know no one is here, and I'm calling you out to like nobody, but thank you so much for your support. Um, SJ says, great to see your channel growing. Isn't that a freaking hoot? I mean, holy crap. What am I at right now? It's like 13,800 or something. It's freaking nuts. It's amazing. I can't believe that like people want to hear this. We've got, hey, it's Ty. We did a Google Meeting chat 3 weeks or so ago. Hi, Ty. Yes, I do remember. I do remember. I hope all is well with you. I don't want to get into our convo, but hi, Heather. Simply Fundamental, your name is Regina. Okay. You can tell me that now, but I will not remember in like 3 minutes. What is it again? See, I've already forgot. Hello, Angie. Doug, hi. Doug is saying hello to everybody. Doug's going to help a little with the moderating since I can't seem to freaking handle it. All right. So we'll go ahead. Like I said, I don't know what to do in the beginning of these. I feel like I should dance or something like, isn't that like Oprah and Ellen? That's what they do in the beginning of their shows. They just like dance, but that would be weird. So I guess first I will just say that if you have any questions, if there's anything that you want to talk about, just pop it in the chat and then we will just go from there. What was I going to say? Oh my God. And so it begins. Yes. So just pop stuff in the chat and we can go from there. And if you want to talk about the latest videos, we had, let's see, the happiness video went today, and then we had the Uber, the ride share is a scam video. I'm supposed to release the next video is supposed to be, let me see what I called it because I can't remember. Oh, hiring is a scam. I think that's what it was called. And I was like, okay, so we just did, hustle culture is a scam. Happiness is a scam. I don't think I'm going to do the next video as hiring is a scam because it makes me sound really bitter. So I don't want to do like scam videos 3 in a row. So I got to figure out a video to do. I have a plethora to choose from. I just feel like right now, YouTube is completely oversaturated with layoff videos. So I'm thinking that I need to do something funny that doesn't necessarily deal with layoffs. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm getting everything. So how do you come up with ideas that you want to talk about? Curious how creators work. So that was from SJ. SJ, so I am different, right? So I was in product for 30 years. So I do everything very data based, right? I actually try to do what people might want me to do. So I have I'm giving you guys the scoop here. I basically take all of my comments from all of my videos. I take my analytics from all of my videos and the scripts from all of my videos. And each video has its own PDF. And so I just did this exercise and I put in the top performing videos that I had, as well as the videos that had the most comments. And I actually just fed them into ChatGPT. So I put in about 30 PDF documents and it goes through and it will mine the comments for me. It will mine the analytics for me, and it will also look at the scripts. And then it will come back. Well, I have a prompt. I have a prompt that's taken me 6 months to create properly. But then the prompt actually gives me the data that says, okay, these are the top 10 things that people have questions on. These are the things that people want to talk about. This is what's resonating the most with the audience. And then it looks at the analytics and it tells me data based on those analytics. And then I come up with the topics from there. So it is kind of scientific-y, and it takes me about 3 days to do that exercise to come up with 10 to 15 new topic ideas. Let's see here. Yes, Ty, lots of layoff videos, and that's the thing is that that's what people want to see are the layoff videos because that's what people are reaching out for help. So I don't know. Maybe I can do like a layoffs are funny video. I don't know. I don't know how I can. I want to help, but I don't want to do yet another layoff video because I've been doing those for a while. Let's see. Simply Fundamental says, I haven't seen the happiness video yet. We'll watch it next. It's a scam. It's a scam, Regina. I remembered your name. Oh my God. That is so awesome of me. Let's see. Chris Williams, hello. Love your videos. You're exposing the BS of the entire system. Well done. Thank you. So, Chris, honestly, I am doing my best to expose it, but I really feel like probably this last year, maybe 2 years, I feel like the blinders have come off. Like a lot of these videos that I'm making, to me, it is a revelation, right? I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that this is happening." And I read some of the comments and people are like, "Yeah, this happened, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. There's this book that was written on it." And I feel like I'm waking up to the BS, if that makes any sense. I just gave my own self chills. So I hope that you all are feeling it. But I feel like I'm waking up to the BS and I feel like I want to just keep calling it out and I want to figure out what to do about it. So that's kind of the direction that I'm going. Look at all the hearts. Oh, there's so much love in this room. Doug says, it amazes me what you go through to make each and every video. Yeah, it's a lot of marinating, a lot of thought, a lot of talking to Doug about it. Doug is my husband, by the way. If anyone here is new, Doug Hammond is my husband, and he kind of helps with the moderation and tells me I'm pretty and stuff like that, or he'll let me know if there's no sound or whatever. So he's a good guy. You can talk to Doug. Let's see, SSV. Hi, friend. How are you? Hello. Agree 100%. Chris Williams. Ty says, Ty is Lucent. AI is good for everything, but what they're forcing us to use it for. I think that the most important thing to remember about AI, all the machine learning stuff, is that they're helpful, but not smart. And I've said that a bunch. I mean, the reason why it takes me so long to go through and mine these thousands of comments is because while it's helpful, it comes back with data that I'm like, I think that you're totally wrong. And then it says, oh, you know what? You're right. Let me go back and recalculate that. Right. So it's not very, very smart, but it is helpful to mine that data. And I don't have to pay some service to do it. Let's see here. Noreen says something. Noreen, oh, I was recently laid off. Okay. So let me get into the side task that we're going to do today. What's it called? A side quest. That's what it's called if you're a gamer. And then we're going to go back to Noreen's comment. So I am going to play Never Have I Ever. So last time I kind of did this thing where I said, okay, if you guys donate so much money, I'll tell you, the most unhinged thing that I've done since I was laid off. But I didn't want to keep like pandering for money, but I wanted to do something that's fun. So when we do Never Has I Ever, I'm going to pin this comment because I just learned how to pin comments. And when we do a Never Have I Ever, you either have to put your hand up that, yes, this is something that you've done, or put the little angel, because obviously I've never done anything like that. I'm totally innocent. So I want to do that because I'm going to be throwing out these Never Have I Evers as we go, as things kind of slow down. Let's see here. Noreen, I am so sorry about your layoff. And I know that it is becoming difficult to even talk about it because it's happening to so many people, but don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your struggle to other people and just be like, oh, well, it could be worse for me. At least I have this and this and this. Don't do that. What you're going through is excruciatingly painful, and you need to feel that, and you deserve to feel that. So don't compare yourself to what others are going through. Just feel it, but don't live there, right? So if you feel like you're getting stuck there, then reach out. Okay? So it's going to be hard for a little bit. It is. It's going to be hard, but you've got this community, and you've got me, and you've got funny videos. Okay? So I'll get off of that little soapbox. That was the word. Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. Let's see. Simply Fundamental. Ghost jobs happen even when I was starting out as a recruiter, but it wasn't notorious. Simply Fundamental. I don't know, Regina. I don't know if you are a member of the channel, but I actually posted a video. I had an interview yesterday, and I posted a video, and in it, the recruiter actually, or the person I was talking to actually said, oh, I'm not sure if, you know about this, but this position requires 40% travel. Is that okay with you? And it didn't say that in the interview, or in the job description. So I full on think that that's going to be the new way that people do ageism, is they're going to start throwing out things, and they'll say, okay, there's, 50% travel. Is that cool? I know it's not in the job description. It's a new requirement. And next time that happens, I'm going to go, oh yeah, totally cool. And then they're going to say, oh, well, then the salary is actually half of what we said in the job description because that changed. Is that fine? Absolutely fine. Right. And I have a feeling this is like the new way they're going to weed people out. So you heard it here first. Let's see. Chris talked about the process of job laying off in the 20. I'm going to try not to read the ones that, you guys are talking to each other. Jesse, hey, I just saw the happiness video earlier. You were spot on as usual. Thank you. Thank you so much. That one was pretty fun to make. I have another video, the one there in the middle of the video somewhere. There's one of those little card things that are at the top. And I did make a happiness video because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out why I just couldn't be happy. Why am I not happy? And what happened is that I realized that I was being sold this lie that happiness was supposed to be something that you did it was just a constant feeling. You had it all the time. If you weren't blissed out every moment of every day, well, then you're not happy. And that was so bogus. So I spent a lot of time learning about what happiness is and what it isn't. And if you remember that happiness is the moments, you're going to start seeing those moments pop up more and more and more. I mean, I had a moment even just right before we started. I was trying to get through my comments, right? I spent 2.5 hours today going through comments, and I'm almost done. Well, not anymore because there's more comments, but someone put in their comment, someone made a comment about, oh, you need to become a nurse, go back to school and become a nurse or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then someone wrote in the response to that, oh, she hasn't taken left-handed puppetry yet either. And I just thought, that is so funny. You're right. I haven't studied left-handed puppetry. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go back to school for left-handed puppetry. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I'm gonna do the first Never Have I Ever. Let's see here. I'm gonna do never have I ever been arrested. Let's throw that out there. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. We've got, hi, lots of waves. Noreen, thank you. Priya, today I watched the Happy Scam, spot on. Thank you. Kelly, it's me, your friend Kelly, who has the same lamp. You're late again, but you'll catch up later. You haven't missed that much. You haven't missed that much. Your video today led me to your video gratitude journal from 5 months ago. Yeah, the gratitude journal was one of my first ones. And after I did it, I was like, it's all about Posey. It should just really be called the Posey Show because that's what it was. But that was actually a really, really fun video to make. And Doug and I still laugh when we look at that video. Love the happiness video. Here was Posey. Here was Posey. I'm not sure what that means, Noreen, but Posey was moving in it. So maybe you didn't recognize her because she was actually like active. SJ, I get tired sometimes of all the constant law of attraction as being the end all be all. Just act like it's all good. Yeah. Just put it out to the universe and it will come back to you. Oh, yeah. I think someone put a comment in the happiness video that I haven't answered yet that they brought up The Secret when that was really big. The Secret, right? So, yeah, I remember that. SJ says, I'm a lefty. I should try that. Yes. A left-handed puppeteer, not just any puppeteer. You got to find your niche, my friend. You got to find your niche. CR, I once saw an interview with, I think, Billy Joel, who talked about happiness shouldn't be the goal. Happiness, like sadness, isn't extreme. We should aim for contentment. I like that. I like that. Aim for peace, right? You know, I like that a lot. Oh, look at all these angels. Okay, SJ, the question that I asked was never have I ever been arrested. I've got a lot of angels. And Doug put in Posey. So I don't think Doug's ever been arrested. I'm pretty sure he's probably been close 67 times, but let's see. Oh, Posey's not here tonight. She's in the bedroom with Doug. Doug is in the bedroom on the tablet hanging out. So she's in there with him. Let's see here. But the hands that, okay, there's a few hands that have, okay, one hand, Lily's the only hand. Lily, my sister in crime. Hello. Oh, you like my hat? Yeah, I missed a haircut today, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Yeah, I think Posey's probably meant to symbolize the angel. That's funny. So, Lily, my only friend that's been arrested, I was actually arrested in college. It was at a party, and for 15 minutes, the friend of mine that was having the house party asked me if I would watch the keg, and I said, sure. So I was watching the keg, and remember at these college parties, you sell cups, right? You have the solo cups and you sell cups at the party and then you can just drink from the keg. So I was selling cups, and apparently I sold to an undercover police officer. And what they did was they put me in the middle of this lot, right? And they shine these lights on me. And she had to identify me as the one that sold the cup. So I got selling liquor without a license and selling alcohol to a minor. Oh, I was like 19. I was a minor myself. I don't even know how we got that keg. But yeah, I was arrested. The whole shebang. I was taken to jail. They took my shoelaces and everything. There, that's my story. And Susie's been arrested too. Susie and Lily. I love it. I love it. Okay, Nag says, since you already have decades of experience in tech, why not continue in the same space rather than taking gig jobs? Nag, hun, I love you, but I don't think you've watched any of my other videos. There are no jobs. There are no jobs in tech. And if they are, they're going to people that are completely inexperienced or they're being outsourced. I would love to stay in my niche. I would love to stay doing what I can. There's just nothing out there right now. The interview that I had yesterday was an absolute joke, and I've had maybe 4 interviews in a year and a half. So I would love to continue doing that, but there's a lot of people that are my age that are in my position. Solo second half. First of all, solo second half is freaking killing it. Okay. We actually had a one-on-one, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Not to say that the one-on-one was actually related to her success, but her video today is freaking on fire. So if you haven't checked out Solo Second Half, she's kind of in the same genre as me. And she's kind of just as spicy as me. So then the stuff that she's talking about is amazing. So I want to give her a little shout out because I'm super stoked that she's doing so well. Let's see here. Doug says he's done community service, but never arrested. Never arrested. Okay. Solo second half has been arrested. Okay. You guys are laughing at my story. Wait, Doug just said Posey's the closest thing I have to an angel. What the fuck, Doug? What the hell? What the hell, Doug? All right. My laugh is delightful. Nag says noise. I don't know what that means. And CR says, oh, geez, I just lucked out of not being arrested in college, if that's what you were arrested for. Yeah, I was arrested. Okay, so Nag is going to be gone. Everybody say goodbye to Nag. Let's see. How do I get you out of here? Hide user on this channel. Will that do it? All right. Let's see here. MC would love a deep dive on how you make your videos, equipment, editing. I don't know if I'd be the person for that. I already just talked about in the beginning of how I picked my topics, but as far as editing, I use a program called Descript, which is an AI editing tool because I'm really not a good editor, which probably comes across in my videos. And I'm still really trying to find a good camera. I found the most cost-effective camera that works for me. So that's what I'll do there. And then I've got a Blue Yeti microphone, which has been giving me some trouble as of late. I'm your same age, so I like how you deal with life and different views and challenges. That's Way H. Thank you. Solo second half. I'm just Pam, but I don't even think I have a YouTube account as Pam. Philo says, I was an outsourcer from 30 years. All jobs go overseas, and a lot are going to Eastern Europe. Oh my gosh, Doug, that's a funny emoticon. Yeah. Greetings from Brighton, Colorado. What? Doug and I lived in Brighton for a couple years. We did a new build during the pandemic, and our neighbors were horrible. Horrible. Like the kind of neighbors that, okay, so we have like the Ring doorbell camera, and their son, who's probably 8 or so, I would say. Doug, you can chime in here if I'm wrong, but he would pee on our front porch. And I talked to her and I was like, oh, your son peed on our front porch. And she was like, oh, oh, he's just a kid. No, he should know not to pee on my front porch. And I'm going to take these earrings off because I bet that they're giving like jingle jangle static in the mic. But yeah, they used to ride around the neighborhood on a cooler, and they'd have parties like on a random Tuesday until 3 a.m. Ugh, just couldn't stand our neighbors. So we moved, we left. We're now in Westminster. Let's see here. Shorty McGee, I almost got arrested in college for walking around with a beer, but I ran away and escaped. Sorry, Doug. I feel partially responsible for getting you in the doghouse. Kelly, regarding the happiness, I long ago took the cue from poet Robert Frost, who said happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. I like that. By the way, I'm now at the 19 months mark since being riffed. I am sorry to hear that, Kelly. I do hope that you're doing okay. I'm really glad that you're here tonight. I hope I can make you laugh. Oh, Dragon Moon. Hi. Your comment today was amazing. Thank you for that. And Descript is so easy to work with. It is. But if I ever want to fix the sound on it, it deletes my laugh. Ask me how I know. I posted a video and it was just me going like this. It deletes it. I don't know. It doesn't find the frequency. I don't know. Let's see. MC says, thought of you the other day when I got an almost immediate rejection letter to work at a grocery store. I mean, what qualifications do I need to work at a grocery store? Right? I get it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and Doug's going to bond with you over the car, 67 Camaro. Okay. It is now time. I've got the pinned comment, right? So that means that you're supposed to be able to see it. So we're going to do another Never Have I Ever. This one might be controversial. Never have I ever watched a full episode of Seinfeld. Okay, so you got the pinned comment, raise your hand, or, do your little angel thing. Yeah, I've never watched an episode of Seinfeld. I've started to, but Jerry Seinfeld is absolutely the most annoying human being next to Kevin Costner. I don't like Kevin Costner either. I think Kevin Costner is so annoying. And I know he's got a hit show right now, but I still think he's really annoying. He started annoying me back when he did that Waterworld thing. Yeah. All right. Christine Kelly says, hi, Sheila. So glad to have found your channel. Thank you for your video regarding your mother. I'm actively going through a similar situation. Your courage, wisdom, and vulnerability means so much. Christine, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. And I am absolutely very glad that you found me. So thank you. Let's see here. Lucent says, I'm cooking dinner and got you on as my background noise. What the fuck you mean an 8-year-old pissed on your front door? Yep. Sure did. That was a great neighborhood. Oh, it made my face get red. I'm all happy. Let's see. Jessie has her hand up. She has watched Seinfeld. Never have I ever watched an episode of Seinfeld. That's when you agree. So if you agree, you put your hand up, right? I don't know. I've never played this game before. I was trying to do something fun. All right. Let's see. You guys love my laugh. Thank you. Oh, he lives in Seattle now. Lots of return to office here, as you know. Yes, that's just another way to get people to quit. Love it. Way says, I hope you make all your wishes. Retirement is a diamond phase in our lives. Admire you. Just adjust it efficiently. Doug and I were actually talking about this the other day. I don't even know if we want to retire. We want to get to a point where we don't have to work, right? Where we're not worried about bills. But I think I will always want to do a little something, even if it's volunteering. I don't think I'll ever fully retire. We don't golf, we don't do stuff like that. So I think that us working might be fun. We always talked about working at the Harley store. I don't know why I said it, Harley Davidson. We talked about working at the Harley Davidson store together, but then fully realized that our paychecks would be gone because we work just to buy stuff at the Harley store. So we've got a bunch of angels here. So do angels mean, I'm so lost on myself. Do angels mean that you did watch it or you didn't watch it? God, I'm such a freaking moron. Never have I ever watched Seinfeld. So if you raise your hand, you have not. But if you are an angel, then you have. I don't know. I'll do better. I'll do better on the next one. Let's just say that. God, I'm kind of embarrassed right now. I can't stand the show, but everyone I know likes it. I can't stand it either, Susie. You are my friend. CR was a Seinfeld. Angie never watched one either. I thought I was the only one on the planet. You're not. I can't stand it. And the only thing that I ever really have watched is someone sent me a clip of the Soup Nazi. So I watched a bit of that, and that was kind of funny. But Elaine was so annoying. Oh, my God. And Kramer, most annoying people ever. I've watched Seinfeld before streaming. I haven't had the desire to do it. Same thing with Friends. Friends did not age well. Cute show. Didn't age well. Curb Your Enthusiasm is where it's at. Maybe we'll watch that next. Noreen loves Seinfeld. Doug is confirming that the kid pissed on the porch and the neighbor across the street was an ex-cop who kicked on the fence and wanted to fight. Kicked off the force and wanted to fight everyone. He was a horrible neighbor. One of those random Tuesdays, he was out there partying. It was 3 a.m. and Doug went outside to say, hey, can you guys keep it down? Now, mind you, they were on the street and our bedroom was in the super back of the house and we could hear them clear as day. And he wanted to kick Doug's ass for saying, hey, could you guys please tone it down at 3 o'clock in the morning on a random Tuesday? Okay, the hand equals never watch. The angel equals watch. Lily, you are my bestie. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm missing stuff here. Lucent says, Luculent. It's Thai. Late chime in. The tech job market is stupid at the moment. Cloud practitioners, DevOps, and site reliability engineers can eventually land a role in 3 to 9 months if they're cloud and AI ML certified. So basically what Lucent what L, his name's Ty. What he's saying is that if you learn AI or the machine learning models, right? If you learn that, then you might have a chance in tech. Um, and even then, if I learned it, I still don't think I'd have a chance. I still don't. Noreen says that's what made the show so funny is how annoying they were. Noreen, is that what makes me funny? Is that why I'm funny? Because I'm kind of annoying? You can say it. I know. You can say it. Let's see here. Heather says, any favorite Netflix series you're binge watching? Right now we are, it's on Hulu though. We're watching Boston Legal, which is a fun little light show. It's fun. Okay. All right. What was I even freaking talking about? I don't even know. Let's see. Like you sharing and enlightening us how to live well and advice to live well and be happy. So wait. Hi, Debbie. I don't know if I'm teaching people how to live well and be happy because honestly, I'm really trying to figure it out. I don't do the things that I should be doing, right? I don't take walks like I should during the day. I don't do the things that I should be doing to keep my mental health there. I do my best right now with what I have. Um, what makes me happy is this. I've been looking forward to this for a week. This is awesome. And this almost didn't happen today. Denny Crane. Um, I actually stopped doing Uber for it was about a week and a half, and I felt great. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back. And on Monday morning, got up early, started Ubering 3:30, did my thing, come home, and I did that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So what my day is when I do Uber is I'll get up, like I said, and start working at around 4, and then I get home at about 11, and then I'll take a nap, and then I'll get up and I'll do uh, YouTube stuff until Doug gets home. And that is usually writing scripts, researching, figuring out what I'm going to talk about. Most of it's writing scripts, let's be honest, and answering comments, that kind of stuff, and watching other YouTubers to see what they're doing. And um, so I work long days. It's not easy. And today I shut down. The alarm went off. I couldn't get out of bed. I tried really hard to get out of bed because I needed to get to work. Doug has been slow lately. Doug is a plumber and it's been really slow. And Doug only works off of commission. He only gets a small percentage of what he sells. That's the way companies pay plumbers. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's a plumber. He makes a ton of money. That's not really the case anymore. So he's had a slow couple of weeks and I was like, I got to get up. I got to go. And I couldn't do it. And so Doug gets up at about 5:30 and he goes to work and he came in and he brought me my coffee, which he does every morning. And sorry, I'm trying not to get upset. I remember telling him that my head hurts so bad that even the tips of my ears were hurting. Sorry, I'm getting all shaky talking about it because it was hard. It's a really hard feeling to feel. It wasn't anxiety. It was just my body shutting down. And so I went back to sleep for a little bit, not well. It wasn't a good sleep, but I got up. I guess it was about 8 and I posted the video. Was that when I posted it? But I got up. You guys are so sweet. I see all the hearts. I see them all. But I got up and I posted the video and I did that. And then I texted Doug. I was like, I have to go back to bed. And honestly, at that point, and I know this sounds dramatic. I can hear myself saying it, but I really thought, okay, this is it. I'm going to die. And I went back to bed and I was laying there and my legs were, it felt like they were asleep, but they were tingling. And I started doing the thing where I shake, where I feel really, really cold. And I started praying, which I don't really pray. I usually just like will have a conversation with the big guy, but I don't ever full on pray. And I did because I felt so awful. And so I basically stayed in bed till like 2. And then I got up and I did comments. That's why we've got the hat. I even had a hair appointment today and I canceled that to get a haircut. I just didn't want to do anything. And we were debating whether or not to cancel this tonight. And I was like, I don't want to cancel this tonight. I want to hang out with everybody. So burnout can happen that quick, right? That quick. And I think a lot of it probably is because I'm older. I brought up an example. His mom a while back was trying to move a couch, right? And she fell and broke some ribs or something like that. And I brought her up and I was like, ha ha ha, I'm like your mom. And then I started thinking about it and I'm like, I am. Because my brain is telling me that everything is absolutely kosher. Just get up, go drive. You're just sitting on your ass for 6 hours. Just freaking do it. But my body is saying, no, no, mama, you can't do that. And so I just really wanted to share that story because I wanted you to realize that burnout can happen that quickly. And I wanted you to realize that even though what you guys see on the videos is me smiling and being happy and, whatever, that's not always my reality. So yeah, I stayed in bed until 2, 3 o'clock, answered some comments, threw on a hat, and here we are. So that is my story. And now it is time for another. I'm looking up at my notes. Okay. This one might even gross you out, or it might not. Never have I ever. So if you have done this, you put your hand up. And if you have not done this, you're an angel. Is that correct? Yes. Denny Crane. Never have I ever put ketchup on tacos. Oh, now I can read comments while you guys are answering this. Okay. Never have I ever. Oh, there's a lot. Let's see. I love Boston Legal. Denny Craig. Yes, Denny Crane. Let's see. Hi, Kate. You're fine. I'm so glad that you're here. I love that you're here. Okay, Kate Craig. I think your name is Kate, and I hope that I'm saying it correctly. But I'm going to share a little story about Caitlin. I keep calling her Caitlin in my head. Okay, so that is my persona. Because I'm a geek and I like data, I built a persona on who I thought my target audience, if you will, was when I first started. And Kate, my target audience person, my persona is called Caitlin. She made a comment on one of my earlier videos because I was new at YouTube. I still am. I still don't know all the ins and outs and all the, like someone said, oh, it's YouTube is deleting my comment. I'm like, what? What is that even a thing? But anyway, Kate put a comment in a video that basically said, oh, something along the lines of, I appreciate you getting rid of the people that are being rude or mean or whatever, because it's keeping this a safe space. And that has been the freaking voice in my head for the last 6 months, Kate. And I'm sure that you didn't even know that about you, but that is why I don't hesitate when someone is causing trouble, being inappropriate, rude. I am all for discourse and having wonderful conversations. But when you come at people rude, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not even going to try to describe it. You know the trolls, right? If you come at people like that, you're gone. And that's because of Kate. That's the voice in my head where her talking about making this a safe space. And I have said that over and over because that is so important. So there you go, Kate. Lily, Boston Legals. Kelly says, you are so not annoying. Ooh, Kelly's going to launch her own YouTube channel. Okay. I'm wishing you the most of luck. I would love to hear how it goes. So keep checking in. Dragon, you're trying. That's what's important. Annie says, you're saying a lot of truths and deliver uniquely with humor, keeps the attention. Well, that's because I'm funny. So freaking funny. Everything under 40 is business now. I work for a bank that has layoffs constantly. Yep. Let's see. Actually, you help improve us. My expression as second language, not accurate. Oh, so wait, you're here and English isn't your first language. I love it. I love it. I need to talk slower. I need to enunciate more. Thank you for being here. I do not have a thing for William Shatner. Doug. All right. God, you got to keep me on my time. I'm just going to keep telling stories. So I had these really weird dreams where like William Shatner was in my dreams in like a weird way. I won't go into it, but it was odd. It was disconcerting. Yeah. Doug is the only one that should know that story. So we'll keep it there. Let's see. I love your channel because you tell the truth. This is Debbie. I'm going through the work BS. A lot of people here are Debbie. You have found your people. Hang out. Let's see. Oh, it just jumped. Jessie says that she was watching 1923, had to stop, too much disgusting content, and it went on and on. Never even heard of 1923. Lily's laughing at Doug. Angie, sorry for that horrible morning, but thank you for your vulnerability and being honest. You're welcome. Let's see. People are sorry about my story. I didn't tell you. It's okay. I appreciate you being sorry. And I know Doug was concerned, and it just happens. Really, I just wanted to impart on you to take care of yourselves because we're all going through some shit. Everyone that is here on this channel tonight, there's 86 of us on right now. Everybody is going through some shit. Every single one of us. That's why you have found your people. And the only reason why I really shared that story is because I wanted you to know, like I said, that it can happen so fast. 3 days of overworking myself and I was done. I was toasty. I was done. All right. Let's see here. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I love you guys so much. Heather's glad I showed up. Thank you. Listen to your body, though. I know I need to. I think too, a lot of the listening to your body thing, I think so much of it, I'm in denial. And I think that's part of aging, right? You know, I tell myself, oh, I eat right. No, I don't. Because today when all I wanted to eat, I ate oyster crackers, string cheese, grapes, and mandarin oranges. That was it. That's what I had today. That's all I wanted today. And so I know I'm not doing what I need to be doing, but honestly, my therapist used to tell me, you know what, if you're craving a sandwich and you can't make a sandwich, then just go freaking grab a piece of cheese and some lunch meat, right? If you can't make it, just grab anything to get it in your body. And that's kind of where I was at today. So there you go. That's how it is. Okay. So I asked about putting ketchup on tacos and everybody was like, nope, nope. Angels were like, nope. Oh, Susie. Oh, wait, no, Susie Q. Fuck me. Never have I ever put ketchup on tacos. Never have I ever. If you have, then you put your hand up. If you haven't, then you're an angel. So, Susie Q, you have your hand up. Kelly says she doesn't eat tacos. Does that make me weird? I'm not judging. A little bit. But I put ketchup on my tacos. I do. I have always put ketchup on my tacos. And I think it's because we grew up poor and we couldn't afford salsa. So I put ketchup on my tacos. And if you haven't tried it, you cannot knock it. You cannot knock ketchup on tacos. But yes, Kelly, you're weird for not eating tacos. Oh my gosh, there are so many comments. I am so behind. So behind. Angie Burnett. Yes, Kate, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you, Angie Burnett. Safe space. Love that. Yes, we need the safe space. Thank you, Kate. Glad you still have the live stream tonight. Thank you, Doreen. Oh, Yellowstone 1923. Yellowstone. I wanted to watch that because it looked like it had a badass bitch in it. Some blonde chick. That was Debbie saying that she's watching it. Michael says, I'm starting over at 51, but I'm listening to different voices and going to blaze a new path. I appreciate your wisdom. Hell yeah, Michael. Hell yeah. Michael. Yes. It could have been Michelle. It could have been, I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on, but Michael Sears, you freaking blaze that new path. You go and you come back and you tell us all about it. Melissa says, hey, Sheila. Hi, Melissa, with your little mini. Shitville, USA. 1923 is a spinoff of Yellowstone. My bad. My bad. Let's see. Where's the pup? Debbie, Posey is in with Doug. Doug is in the bedroom with the tablet. And I asked him to shut the door because I could hear my loudness out here. And so she's in there. Melissa says, I'm supporting you and I'm going through some stuff as well, but I will be okay. The thing is, like I said, everybody here tonight, everybody here is going through something. And if you ever get to a point where you don't feel that you're okay, please reach out to me. Just do it. Just do it. I know that that's really throwing myself out there, but just do it. Okay. I can't be the one that follows up with you. And I try to follow up with a lot of people in the comments when they share their stories with me. I try to check in on them, but I can't always do that. So I know how hard it is to reach out. I know that, but I'm a stranger. So just reach out to me because you can say anything you want and you don't know me. I don't know you, right? So it's really safe. Let's see here. Oh, CR has the flu. Oh, no, I don't have the flu. This is what happens when I burned out. This happened to me once before when I got burnt out. So I think that's my burnout signal. So no flu. Don't jinx me. Let's see here. Wish to see your husband sit together in some episodes. Some can be videoed outside. I hear the landscape of Colorado is wonderful. So I live in the city. That's from Way. I live in the city, so we don't really have, beautiful landscape here. And my husband was on some of the member videos. So maybe that is a thing. If you guys want to be a member of my channel, then you can see Doug. I'm going to pimp out my husband. Oh, that's funny. Shorty says, I had some chocolate covered almonds today. No regrets. Almonds are good for you. Almonds are good for you. And chocolate has milk and stuff. And it's kind of a vegetable, really. So you're cool. Solo second half. All of the hormonal changes around this time of life can really cause stuff. I've never had panic attacks until menopause. I am so sorry. I just almost cried a little bit for you because both of those things equally suck. No, I'm lying. Panic attacks are worse, but menopause is really sucky. Menopause is really sucky. Lily says, I'm about to be 33 and I appreciate your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love hot sauce on my tacos. I'm serious. You guys need to try ketchup. I'm serious. I knew it seemed like every person on the planet loves tacos. They're too messy. Doug, would you like to chime in if you haven't already? Let's see. So everyone loves Yellowstone. It's on a network that we don't get. We were gonna watch Yellowstone, but it's on a network we don't get, and I didn't want to pay for another streaming service. Again, I'm skipping over comments that look like you guys are talking amongst yourselves, so please forgive me if I miss something. Shalonda, hi. Literally just got home from work, took off my clothes at the front door and left them on the floor and crawled into bed. So everybody, Shalonda's naked. Shalonda's naked. Naked. BB says I'm not okay now. BB, if you're not okay now, what is today? Tomorrow, sign up for, I've got free 15-minute one-on-ones. If you want to sign up for a 15-minute one-on-one, I would say go for it. SheilaHammond.com. It's a 15-minute freebie. Do that. I don't even know what else to say. Just please do that. SheilaHammond.com. Let's see. Michael says it's okay not to be okay. And you know what? That is absolutely true. I don't know if any of us here tonight are truly okay. Let's see. Doug. So basically, Doug says if I was on camera, Sheila would lose all of her subscribers. So basically, Doug is telling me that I have horrible taste in men. I do not. Doug is a sexy beast. Let's see. BB, thank you guys for reaching out to BB. Yes, and Doug did say I hate messy food. That's why he does not like tacos either. So you guys are soulmates right there. Let's see. Yellowstone is on Hulu. Is it really? Because we have Hulu. Then maybe we'll watch that next. I think Doug likes Kevin Costner, so we might do that. Let's see. Rick, I really appreciate you. Support really helps. I am here for a reason, right? I know. So I want to talk a little bit. I know that we've only got like 10 more minutes, but I know that I do talk about my one-on-one chats, and I know I am developing. It's not a course; it's a workshop. It's going to be really cool. I think if it comes across correctly, it'll be a really fun little workshop. It'll be a way for us to kind of interact with each other in a recorded format. But anyway, yes, I am selling these things because my time I feel is worth it, and I am trying anything to earn money. So I'm throwing it out there to see what sticks. And the one-on-one chats are the things that I wanted to do when I first started this channel, because I wanted to be able to reach out to people and help in a friend way, not in a counselor way, not in a rah-rah coach way, but in a, hey, I've been there. I see you. This is what I did. Try it if you can. Keep checking in kind of way, if that makes sense. So I feel really smarmy trying to sell my one-on-one stuff. But then I also feel like if I don't talk about it, people won't know that I'm there and won't know that they've got a friend in me. Oh my God, I just started singing the song. You got a friend in me. All right, let's see. Love my laugh. Saw it 2 days ago. Oh, you had ketchup on tacos because of the jalapenos and the salsa. Mr. Funkadelic, hello. In a recent video, somebody in the comments told you to go back to school and be a nurse. Mr. Funkadelic, was that you that told me to be a left-handed puppeteer? We talked about that in the beginning of the stream. Was that you, Mr. Funkadelic? I don't know if you're still here or not. That, remember I told you guys that someone put in the comments, oh, she hasn't been a left-handed puppeteer yet either. Let's see. We like your voice, giggles, personalities. I just give some suggestions and they are up to you. Oh, you mean like filming outside and stuff like that? Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to go. I guess I could do it on my phone. But all you would see, we've got a highway as a backdrop. So I don't know if you want to see I-25. Let's see. There's always taco salad. Heck yeah, there you go. Doug, you're probably a stud. He is a stud, Jesse. Wow, I'm a lucky girl. Let's see. Yes, Kelly and Doug are now bonded. Let's see. EJ, yes, I can see that message. Yes. Did I miss a message that you sent? If I did, I absolutely apologize. Jesse says, do your thing. Everybody else is brazen about making them duckers. I know. I feel smarmy, right? I get it, but I just feel smarmy. I'm not a salesperson. Oh, Doug is in her 30 days of happy stuff video, but no, you're not really. There's a picture of you on the thumbnail, but you're not really in it. I just talk about you and what a stud you are. Mr. Funkadelic, yes. Okay, so Mr. Funkadelic, I talked about that comment because I was talking about the happiness video and how that there's simple things in life that make me laugh. And I brought up that comment because I still think about it. I even read it to Doug. And there's someone on here that was actually like, I'm left-handed. Maybe I should try that. So it was a great comment. And I appreciate you having my back. That was awesome. Oh, now Doug wants to figure out a way to do an outside video. Then Doug, that will mean that I actually have to go outside and I'm not really sure I'm down for that. So I can attest that the chats are great and very much worth it. And thank you for saying that. That was Solo second half. And no, she didn't put me up to this. Thank you. Solo second half was one of my first chats. So I'm kind of getting warmed up now. I'm getting used to them because I really watch what I say. I just want so badly to be helpful. So yeah, let's see. Taco salad. Yes, I am. So is your mom and my parents. Oh, the 30 days of gratitude video. Yes, the 30 days of gratitude video. There are pictures of Doug in there. So the 30 days of gratitude video is a link at the end of the happiness video, but the thumbnail is a picture of Posey with all of her toys because Posey is a toy hoarder and she brings all of her babies in with her. They got to be there. And I'm sure that she's laying on the bed right now with her babies as well. Let's see. First time seeing a live stream, EJ. Woo! I'm popping EJ's cherry in live stream. And well, to be honest, EJ, this is only my second public live stream. I've done the member live streams. We do one every week. But the public ones are kind of like they're on a grander scale. The membership ones are only like a half hour, and we only have like 20 members right now. So there was a lot of people in here at one point in time, but I'm so glad that you're here, EJ. Mr. Funkadelic, we'll have to go back and look at the stream. I just jumped on. Yeah, I didn't remember who said it. I just remembered the comment. Simply Fundamental says only my second live stream. So was your first one the one that was my first big one, Regina? That's awesome. Kate Craig, what is the cost of a one-on-one? It is 30 minutes for $40. And then before you sign up for one, you should do the 15-minute freebie first, because that 15-minute freebie is kind of about just making sure that we vibe. Because I would hate for you to spend $40 on a one-on-one, and then when we start talking, you're like, I don't like her. You don't vibe, right? Jodine says, hello, everyone. Hello, Jodine. You guys, you're late. You guys, this is 5 minutes left. Oh, I'm so happy. Doug's saying hello to everyone who recently got on. Just subscribe to Solo in second half. Oh, thank you, Noreen. That's sweet. I think that you're gonna like her. She's pretty saucy. I like her. She's very honest. Let's see. And Regina says that yes, the first was the last one. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's going to stick with me. I still remember there was a guy that actually created a YouTube account just so he could comment on my videos. So that was pretty cool too. I like that. It feels good to make a difference. It feels good that the suffering and crap and trauma and happiness and everything that I've been through in life is something that, oh, here comes Posey, is something that I can share and that people resonate with because you don't feel alone. And it is just an absolute blessing to be able to do this, to have this channel. And I truly mean it when I say I love you all so much, because I do. I do. The next live stream. So we do weekly for members, and then I do monthly for these ones. And so that hopefully answers your question, Kelly. I'm not in a hurry, but I might join your membership. Thank you, Way. Love you, sister. Love you too. Wishing well. Jodine, it was okay. Just now able to jump on. No worries. Show us Posey, please. She just came to the door and she's gone. Posey, you want a bone? I'm going to hell. Hello. So here's Posey. I'm going to have to get her a bone. Because she's like, bitch, where's my bone? Did daddy keep you locked up? Did daddy keep you so locked up? Sorry. I just completely got sidetracked. Let's see. My face is all wet. I know. I totally tricked her. I'll give her a bone. I'll give her one, I swear. All right. Yes, she is adorable. Promises were made to Posey. Yes, they were. I know, you guys. She gets a bone every night. She's not like you saw her. She's chunky. It's not like she's starving. You got your babies? Oh, she's so excited. She really wanted to be in here. Okay, it's almost at an hour. Let's do one more. Never have I ever. Let's see. Oh, this one is not like super awesomely funny, but I did this the other day. Never have I ever tried to zoom in on a paper book or physical photo. I actually did it, and Doug saw me do it. I was holding something. I was holding a picture or something, and I went like this to try to zoom in on it. And he saw me. It wasn't even like I was, in private doing it and going, oh, silly Sheila. It was like in public, and I look up and I see Doug looking at me, and we just bust out laughing. It's bad. It's bad. Let's see. Oh, Posey, she's adorable, Angel. Funkadelic, serious question. You're saying this right at the very end, Mr. Funkadelic. With the massive federal layoffs happening, with the market will be flooded with applicants now for jobs. What do you think? I'm trying to think of something to say, Mr. Funkadelic. Doesn't sound doomsday-y because I don't want to end this on a doomsday note. I think that there's going to be a shitstorm. I think that what's going to happen is that they're going to let so many people go, and then they're going to realize their horrible mistake, and they're going to try to call people back. But in the meantime, I think that there's going to be a lot of people that are like me, like us, that are going to try to become scrappy and try to turn things around and try to be creative and figure out their own path in life. I think that rideshare is going to become infinitely more saturated because that's really the quickest and best way to make any kind of money, even though it sucks. I think there's going to probably be a lot of businesses that are started by 50 plus people. So I do think that we're in for, I need a drink. I do think I do think that it's a scary time right now. Uh, but I think that we're going to handle it because we're resilient, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. I hope that that gives you any kind of answer. I was trying not to be too controversial. Now she needs 2 bones. Yes, she does. I may have missed it, but what do you do for work, Doug? Doug is a plumber. We did talk about that earlier. Let's see. You zoomed in on paper. Oh, everybody's, I've done it. I've zoomed in on paper. Zoomed in on paper. Let's see. It's so guilty of this. Oh my gosh. Between the zooming in on paper and books, also, I do it on labels, right? So I'm like holding like a label for aspirin and I'll zoom in on it and be like, oh yeah, it doesn't work. Yep. Jesse says, I was thinking the same thing. These employers will feel like idiots and they're going to try and hire them back. If I remember correctly, when Musk first bought Twitter, I'm not calling it X, it's Twitter. But when he first bought Twitter, he did that. He did like these massive layoffs and got rid of so many people. And then he was like, oh crap. And he had to bring them back. If I remember correctly, that happened already. So that's where I'm basing my non-educated decision on. It was all gut feeling. Give to your local food banks. That's a really good thing to say. I know we're at time, y'all. I know we're at time, but all of us are fortunate in our own ways. And even though I'm hustling and scared and Doug and I are trying to make it work, and that's just the way things are right now, we still can take $10 and donate to a food bank, right? I gave to another creator today. There are small things that each of us can do, even if it's $1. I mean, when people give me, $1 for, a super chat or whatever, I am so freaking grateful for that dollar, because I know how much it means to that person to give it, and I know how much I can use it. So we can all do our share to help each other out, even if it's just a teeny thing. Teeny things all make big things, right? They all add up. So yes, give to your food bank. Even providing a listening ear, support, friendship, understanding, that is helpful. Let's see. That's a good idea. Wishing well. Yes, she's brilliant. I would probably do Amazon Flex before ride sharing. I signed up for Amazon Flex and all of those other things. There's a waiting list. So I could not do any of that stuff. Who just gave me money? Who just gave me money? Jesse Pumpkin. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. I didn't say that for you to give me money. But thank you for doing it. See, now I feel kind of smarmy again. But thank you, Jesse. Let's see. CR, I take pictures and zoom in as well. Jesse, I use my phone as a magnifier as well. And it's gotten so bad that even when I'm like at the grocery store or someplace like that, I'll take a picture of the aisle and zoom in, trying to find what I need to find. Let's see. Bought my first pair of readers. So Cats Are Us. Yes, we talked about how plumbing is not actually lucrative in the beginning. So if you want to go back and watch that part, Doug does not get an hourly salary. He only gets commission. So when he is called out to a home that just wants to estimate, he makes no money. When he is called out to a home where he does a free water heater flush, he makes no money. So we are struggling, right? So plumbing is not, I tell people he's a plumber and like, oh, you make a ton of money. No, it is not that way anymore. It used to be that he was hourly, but that is long gone. Let's see here. Oh, King EPK, I'm so glad that you're here. 63% less employees at Twitter from when he first purchased it. Yes. King EPK, you meant to comment today that your comments were getting deleted. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what happened, but I don't want you to think that I did it. And when I say King EPK, you might be King Epic now that I'm saying it in my head. So I just wanted to say that. Living Free for Me says, hi, I think you're brave and ambitious to start a YouTube channel. I'm 57 and I had to start all over last year. I was homeless after having to flee an abusive partner. Well, fuck yeah for you. Hells yeah. Look at you. You're still here. You're still doing it. You're on this live stream. You're with people that can probably understand just where you've been and where you are right now. I get it. I am so proud of you for doing what you did. Leaving is hard. Leaving is hard. Um, I know it is. And I'm so, so grateful that you're here. Thank you for being here. Living free for me. Love it. Love it. And again, Jesse, thank you. Oh, Jesse, this was your first super. Oh my God. That's so nice. Thank you, Jesse. Let's see. If you don't have money to donate, volunteer, build community. This is how we'll rebuild the country. And you know what? Maybe it just all starts here. So Kelly, that's really, really good. Maybe that's where it starts, is here in this little group. Maybe we just all start going out and just doing one nice thing this week. Just one. Dragon Moon says that's insane. Commission should be on top of hourly rate. It used to be, but not anymore. Let's see. YouTube censors some words. I was saying to you that to find the TikTok titled America is a scam. Oh, you're correct. It's pronounced epic. Well, yeah, you are epic, first of all. And I don't have the TikTok. I don't do the TikTok. I don't do the X or the twatting. I don't do snappy chatties. I don't do Facebook anymore. My life is YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, I don't know it exists. Well, at night, when we're trying to go to sleep, I do get on Instagram because I only follow puppies. And so I get on Instagram and I watch puppies. So there you go. I'm sorry that you were censored, but I appreciate you being here. Okay, I know Cats R Us, you got to go. I know it's late. It's late. Thank you so much, Melissa, Kit. I didn't know that there was an auto delete. You guys, I learned so much from you guys by commenting. I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know what shadow banning was. And I actually did some research on shadow banning because a commenter had made a comment on that. Let's see. Susie Q loves that idea. Okay, let's just all do one nice thing this week. Just one. Maybe I'll put a post out and I'll just say, put your nice thing in that you did, right? I know some people will lie, but we'll know. We'll know. Kate Craig's talking to Doug. I only do YouTube too. Yes, Regina. Look, I still remember your name. How freaking awesome am I? I'm seriously like impressed with myself. You really, Jesse, me 3. Hi, I just got here. You're so cute. Thanks. Well, joy to the world. We're actually ending up. These are about an hour long. I don't like taking that much of people's time. Yeah, Kat is or Doug and Kat are talking about him doing side work. Does anyone, before we end this, does anyone have any questions? I know this was a fast and furious session and I freaking love it. I have all these things planned just in case things get quiet, because I've been on other live streams where you're just like, awkward, right? It just becomes very awkward. But I want to make sure, does anyone have any questions? I know people are starting to drop off and there's a couple people coming on. But if there's anything you want to ask me about any of the videos that I've put out, the happiness video launched today. I don't know what the next one's going to be. It was going to be let's see here. What was the one that was going to be? The job market is a scam, but I don't want to do 3 scam videos in a row. So that's not going to happen. Actually, one that I was kind of throwing out, and I'll just, if you got to go, then you got to go. But one I was throwing out was one that was actually saying that if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. And because so many people put in the comments things like, if I made the kind of money that you did, I would be set for life and have $1 million. And why don't you just sell your house or cut down your cost of living and stuff like that? So I want to address some of those comments, because I think what's happening is that people, first of all, are not being kind, right? Second of all, they're making a lot of assumptions. So when I was laid off, damn straight, I got rid of, we talked about like my nails. I no longer get those done. We cut down a lot of things, cut out a lot of the extras, but I still had a car payment. I still had mortgage. I still have, taxes, insurance. We still have all of those big bills. And for people to sit here and say, well, just sell your house, that's not thinking it through. So then that makes me homeless for something that might be a temporary problem, right? I don't think I'm going to be struggling like this for the rest of my life. So I don't want to do something like sell my house because I'm not working, Doug is commission only. We can't buy another house at this juncture. Why would I do that? Right. So I was thinking of doing a video about those kinds of questions, but in a kind way, because I've seen both sides. Okay. So that maybe is something that I was thinking of doing, that basically you need to make sure that you've got a backup plan, because your backup plan, a year ago, I thought we were going to be just fine, but now my savings is depleted. Right. So having a year of savings isn't necessarily enough. And if you want to prepare, then you might want to start now. And I don't know what that means, but maybe that's the video I'm doing. I don't really know. Obviously, it's very well thought out at this juncture. Are we going to get a dad video? Oh, Jesse asked about the dad video. The reason why I'm not doing a dad video is because my family watches my YouTube channel, and I'm not sure I am ready to talk about that, because these are things that are not necessarily known. So I'm just going to tuck that one away. As Doug says, we'll put a pin in that. We'll circle back later, but right now, not so much. Let's see here. CR, thank you for telling me I'm good at live streams. Can you post a reminder for the next one so we know in advance? So if you sign up, Noreen, when you go to my channel and there's that subscribe button, if you click it, there's like a drop down, and it has like 3 little bells on it. And there's a little black bell. If you click that, you get notifications then when I post stuff. When I post the live stream always shows up like in your feed somewhere, but it will be a month from now. And I do post as well to say, hey, live stream's coming up, right? So just look for those things and then sign up to be reminded or to get notifications when I post. Debbie says I'm great. Thank you, Debbie. You're so perceptive. God, you're so perceptive. Doug, the interaction is crazy. I know, it's amazing. I love it. I know you've talked about introverts and extroverts. Maybe someday we can talk about omniverts. Food for thought. So when I did the introvert video, okay, I'm not even going to lie, I didn't know what an omnivert was. I'd never heard that terminology before, ever. So maybe that's something that I need to learn about. It's just not something that I know about. It's not something that I am well versed in. But if I ever do another introvert video, I will cover all sides. Simply fundamental. I think people need to suspend their judgment. It's just that you get these armchair financial advisors, basically, right? We'll just cut down your spending. Okay, I did that. I still need to eat, right? So I told Doug, this is going to sound so awful, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Today was the first time, because I bought shampoo like in a big jug, and my shampoo used to be about $80 for the shampoo and about $80 for the conditioner. And that was okay. And it's lasted a long time, right? Since I lost my hair, but I ran out. So for the first time, and I don't know how long, I bought grocery store shampoo today. I did. It was $6.99. And it was weird. And I'm sure there's going to be absolutely no difference in it. But I don't know. I feel a little awkward that I just having said that. Let's read some more comments. Let's see. Buy a new house. Even smaller than, yeah, interest rates, everything is so far up, and the housing market is so nutty that saying to sell my house is just, it's not a feasible thing. So King Epic, you need to look into the app vidIQ. Well, Mr. King Epic, apparently you don't know me, and you don't know that I was actually featured on vidIQ. I have a vidIQ coach, and this is the last month that I'm actually going to be using this coach, but there is a video with me on it. They actually did a thing. I can't remember what it was called. It was something like, in 2025, if you want to increase your earnings, do this. It was all about me and Posey. So yeah, there's that. You got to ask viewers to comment a singular word on your videos to jump the algorithm. Okay. I will try that. I didn't know that, and I don't know what that does. I need to learn more about the algorithm. I got a new book, so I'm reading that. So I'll look at that. Oh my God. Sheila, you're so slow. Let's see. Jessie took her message away. I think people need to prepare for job loss. I think you're right. Good luck getting an apartment with no job. Yeah, preach. Yep. Houses are so overpriced now. This is from Jesse. Both the price and mortgage. Lots of people are trapped in their current homes. Noreen says she missed the reminder. I missed it, but why were you shadow banned? M. Torves, I wasn't shadow banned. Someone mentioned, oh, you know what? Actually, someone did say that I was shadow banned because they couldn't find my content. And they said it was because I was telling the truth. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty tame compared to some people on YouTube. Let me look up what shadow banning really is. I don't think that I was shadow banned, to be honest. But they said that I was. Oh, joy to the world. Why did you lose your hair? I'm just going to say menopause. Let's just go with it. Menopause. Rent is more expensive. No kidding, Noreen. There's nowhere to hide. Hit that like button. Does that do something? If you like inside of here, does that do something? So if it does, then click the like button. And Melissa, we got a Canadian. Sorry about the tariffs. Okay. I think that I got through. Oh, Robert, you just got here, dude. I'm trying to end things up, but hello, my friend. Robert, nice to see you. I'm sorry. We're at an hour and 15 minutes. I feel guilty for taking your time. I know there's still 77 people in here. Obviously, people are having some fun. Let's just do 15 more minutes and then we'll call it. Cause you guys, it seems that you guys had some questions. So maybe I'll go back and see. We're talking about now. I think that absolutely you're right. Simply Fundamental mentioned that if to prepare for job loss, if you're still working, prepare for job loss and start cutting your costs now. Because there's things that you can't cut costs on, right? Like mortgage and insurance and stuff like that. But you can start seeing, hey, maybe right now, since I have a job, maybe I can refinance my car. And maybe that is something that I could do. I can't do that right now because I have no job. Right. So there's a lot of things that have limited me being laid off and not knowing that this was going to be the case. So maybe that in the next video is something I can talk about too. Here are some tips and tricks that you should probably think about doing just in case. Let's see here. Yeah, a video on how to prepare for job loss is an idea because that's the thing is that no one's prepared because you don't think it's going to happen to you. Federal employees are getting prepared. You know, they're getting prepared. So sorry, I'm picking up my nose ring. Someone just noticed that I had a nose ring in the member video that I did where I did my interview, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're so punk rock." I'm like, yeah, no, I have a nose ring and lots of tattoos. I'm kind of a badass. I think you can make a video on answering comments. So the reason why I answer all the comments is several fold. For one, I believe if people take the time to comment, I should take the time to answer back. And I love that engagement. So that's one reason. Another reason why I answer all the comments is because I want to read what people are interested in. I want to read what people are saying because that actually might spark video ideas for me, right? And then the third reason, we talked about this earlier, Kate Craig, who said to me, thank you for keeping this a safe space. That's another reason why I go back and read comments. So I read all of the replies to comments as well. I know that I missed some because YouTube doesn't always tell me where they are. But when people start getting into those threads, like in the reply to comments, I read those as well because I want to make sure that people are still being respectful. And if they're not, they're out of here. So that is why I read all the comments. And that is why I have not given that up. And that is why I spend at least an hour a day doing comments. I actually today, that was my goal, was to get through them all. And I did, but now there's like a billion more. 37. That's all, 37. So that's why I do comments. Another idea, how to start a YouTube channel. I don't want to get into that niche, Jesse. I don't want to get into that niche. Now, if people want to sign up for a one-on-one and like get coaching from me on YouTube, that's great because I have been paying for vidIQ for 3 months and I've been doing the coaching on vidIQ. So I could actually help there. But getting into that niche, there's so many people in that niche that I don't know if I want to go there. Kelly says, you're more than just kind of a badass. I know, but I just didn't want to brag. Kelly, I didn't want to brag. Kate says, I like to read other people's comments and also replies to other people. I've learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you. It takes a long time to answer comments. And I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes I don't know how to answer a comment in a nice way. I get, after someone has said, why didn't you save money? Literally for the 3,000th time. It's really difficult to not get pissy. So sometimes I'll take that comment and I'll put it into Chat GPT and I'll be like, answer this comment in a nice way. This is what I think. Now put that in a nice way. Because yeah, sometimes I get a little pissy. Let's see. I was told algorithms take 7 words to boost. I don't know. There's a book that my coach actually had me get, and I can tell you what it's called because some of you are doing YouTube channels. So let me look it up. Amazon. I bought it because it was on sale. Let's see. It is called The YouTube Formula. Let me get a link here. There we go. There's a link to the book. It's called The YouTube Formula. And apparently this is like the Bible of YouTube. This guy is like major guru. She's been to conferences where this guy's talked. He's the real deal. So I bought that book. So there's the link in there. Jesse says, you got to be making money in order to save meaningfully. Yeah, and I know that's true, but right now saving is like not even on my radar. Saving's not even on my radar right now. Right now I'm trying to grow this and maybe grow the one-on-one chats and maybe grow the workshops because I think that the workshops could be really fun. I can't wait. I did that post. I'm starting to say a lot. I'm getting tired, but we did that post where I said, these are the 3 ideas that I have, vote on the one that you like the most. So we had a winner on that. And I've started working on that workshop and it's going to be really cool. I mean, I'm trying to come up with ways to make it kind of like how we do here, really engaging and where you feel like we're together, even though we're not together. So we'll see. And again, it'll be incredibly cheap, right? It won't be that expensive because I know that people are struggling. Let's see. Claudia, you should do stand-up comedy. Someone a couple weeks ago said that I reminded them of Phyllis Diller. Do you guys remember Phyllis Diller? I'm only funny like here. I don't think I'm funny like outside of my house. I don't know if I could do that. I haven't paid for a book since early 2000. PDFs be out there, and King Epic, they probably are. And I get that, but I am old school. I want the book. I'm not even going to lie. I got my highlighters. I got my colored pens. Everything that I'm doing in this book is the color purple. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's why we have a book. Let's see. You are our role models of well-living attitude and mindful, inspired. Now, Wei H is her English is not her first language or his first language. You inspire us and certainly will be mutual. Yes. And certainly will come back around. If I inspire others, they'll inspire me. Yes. Thank you so much for being here, Wei. I know how difficult it must be to not only listen to something that's not your native language, but then to comment on it. That takes a bit of bravery. So thanks for doing that. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. All right. So I think I made it to the end of the comments. Does anyone have anything you want me to address before we go? I'm just going to sit here and just stare at you. I'm going to give you that knowing look. Scream into a jar and bury it under damp soil. No one mentioned that joke in the comments. And I thought that was like one of my best jokes. That was in the aging video. The aging video didn't do so hot. I mean, it did okay, but it wasn't like my super performer. But yeah, I talked about how being old, you could actually give advice to people and, just look at them in the eye and just say to, scream into a jar and bury it in damp soil, but don't tell anyone where it is. It's best if you keep that a secret. Yep. That's what we do. That's what we do. I was also thinking of making a video where I talk about leaning into aging, where you talk about things like, remember when your grandparents used to give you like $5 or give you $1, they'd send you a card with $1 in it. And that's what they did. I'm going to start doing shit like that. screw it. I'm not giving you like big old gift. I'm just going to give you $1. And then it'll become charming. Oh, and she's so old, right? Kelly says, go get some rest. I will. Thank you. We're going to make some dinners. Sweet dreams from Wishing Well. Thank you. Rick digs it. Well, I said at the beginning of the live stream, a common person or citizen of China, 50 plus. Yes. So I just think that it's amazing that you're here and commenting, because I don't know if I would be that brave if I went into a Chinese live stream. Let's just say that. Jesse says, this was so fun and so packed. Yes, it was awesome. Good night, everyone. Posey was promised bones. Kate is like, don't forget about Posey. Give Posey your bones. That poor girl came on command. I know it was really rude of me, but yeah, she'll get a bone. She gets a bone every night at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that's just, oh, now she's coming back. She heard me say it. Hi, I'm just kidding. Hi, do you want to say goodnight? Come here. You want to say goodnight? She heard the B word. Yep. Say goodnight. Bye. You guys are amazing. And from the bottom of my heart, I absolutely mean it. I love you. I love every single one of you. I'm so glad you're here. And I will do this again next month. And if you've got any questions, feel free just to reach out in the comments. Everyone's saying good night. You all are wonderful. This was one amazing live stream. I appreciate you. Okay. Good night. Take care. Mwah. Love you, mean it.